80-20. 80-20. Kiminari Azuma.
In my country, on February 14th, St. Valentine's Day, girls give chocolate to boys. They want to declare their love too. When I was 14 years old, 20% of the boys at my school got such chocolate from 80% of the girls. I was one of the other boys. Madam Contest Chair, ladies and gentlemen, that was a living but particularly painful personal experience of the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule is also known as the Pareto principle, which was named after Vilfredo Pareto, an Italian economist who observed 80% of Italy's wealth was owned by 20% of the population. Today, if you look around, you will find many situations where the 80-20 rule applies behind the scenes. In supermarkets, 20% of the products account for 80% of the sales. At a dinner table, 20% of the people eat up 80% of the food. And in my life, 20% of the things take me 80% of my time. Until recently, I didn't really appreciate the real, a life-changing power of the 80-20 rule. Mr. Azuma, I did this report by July 20th. Can you do this? My boss asked me, let me see, today is the 1st of July, and this is not difficult. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, there are two types of people. The first type believes the old saying, never put off until tomorrow what you can do today, because they know life ends someday. The second type, however, believes, never do today what you can do tomorrow, because they believe life is never ending. And I am the second type. On July 19th, one day before the due date, I started on it first thing in the morning. I was confident that I would be able to finish by the end of the day. I started my PC, I started writing my report. And just before the lunch, it happened. My PC froze. I waited, nothing happened. So I went to lunch and came back from lunch. Still, nothing happened. So I called the help desk, and the help desk guy fixed it. After 3 hours of struggle, something is always coming up when I'm in a hurry. My report file was gone. I had to start it over again from the scratch. It was 4 p.m. already. I wasted 7 hours and 18 days already. By 9 p.m., I had almost completed my report, except the most important sales forecast number. So I called a sales manager, but I got no reply. I called him again, no reply again. Without the sales forecast numbers, my report would lack credibility. On the next day, I couldn't submit the report on time. Wasn't this supposed to be an easy task? Did I have enough time? I thought I was an idiot. And I saw my boss coming to me. Now you know the rest of the story. If I had started this job much earlier, if I had got a sales forecast number much earlier, then something flashed in my mind. That was the 80-20. When I estimate the amount of effort, I only saw the easy 80 and overlooked the critical 20. If I had started here, I would have completed on time. at the age of 46, I made a great discovery and felt that I was an idiot because I was too old to find this simple thing. But it's all right. My time management has improved noticeably. But if I stop my speech here, this is just a time management story. But I want to tell you about 80-20, the real life-changing power. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have been working very hard and have often failed and made mistakes and produced no result. Worse, the goddess of victory often smiles at somebody else. When I was a high school kid, I failed to pass the entrance exam of the college I want to go. When I was a college kid, I was turned down by the companies I wanted to work for. When I was 40, my junior was promoted to my supervisor. And just recently, as you saw, I failed to submit the report on time. And you might have had the same experiences, and you might have felt you are an idiot. Are we wasting our time? Absolutely not. We are learning. Let's remember the 80-20. 80% of the tasks are easy and take you only 20% of your time. However, this 20% is important and critical, but really difficult. Therefore, it takes 80% of your time. If you are having a hard time now, I congratulate you. Because you were just in the middle of this critical 20, where you learn about life. Learning about life isn't an easy job. It's a process of blood, sweat, and tears. But once you get through it, you will relish and savor the rest of your life. The taste will be bitter, but as sweet as St. Valentine's chocolate. You deserve it, and we all deserve it. Madam Bundeswehr.
Now let's take 1 minute.